I like the variety and the colour, and I think it's such a unique way of celebrating Christmas. I like the idea that you can give to the charities of your choice, and there's such a range of charities, and I think it's just a marvellous thing at Christmas. And I try and come and see it every year. I think every year gets better.
I'm the Reverend Kath Baldwin, and I'm the minister of Bridport United Church. And at the moment we're just standing outside the church, which is in East Street, Bridport, and we're just going to go inside to have a look at our annual Christmas tree festival. It's amazing, and particularly in the evening when the light outside is fading away and then the lights on the trees are all sparkling in the darkness, and it really looks really magical.
No, Illy will say that as well. They said, well, she does turn up every now and again.
We've now come inside the church and we can see that there are 64 decorated Christmas trees, and they've all got lights on, and they've all been decorated by community organisations and charities in Bridport. There's lots of people come in this morning to have a look. It really looks very beautiful. Hello Chris.
Hello
Good to
again.
see you.
Another year passed.
That's right. We've got your tree over here. Would you like to come and see it?
Yeah, what number have we got this year?
It's number 25.
Oh, good. Hey, that looks good. Lovely position.
It's all very carefully planned, and everybody knows where their tree will be, and many organisations plan their theme during the year, and they've got all their decorations prepared, and they come along at the appointed time and decorate their tree, and so it's busy but not chaotic.
My name is Chris Bunny. I represent a charity called Wawa, which is a very small charity, and unusual for a small charity based in West Dorset. It supports children in Peru, and this year we've adopted a small school in a town called Wakoto. We asked them what they want, and their priority above all else was for some toilets. And so a toilet block will be built this year, and we'll be able to genuinely know that we've helped somebody directly. This year we have decided to show the faces of the children we're trying to help, to make it as obvious to the people that there are individuals that we're trying to help. And so we've taken photographs of 70 odd children of this little school in Wakoto. Some of them have been put on a calendar, others we just printed off and turned into decorations. And so the theme is the children.
At our dedication service, which happens when we switch the lights on at the beginning of the festival each year, I usually sort of try to link the theme of the trees and Christian ideas together. This year we thought about the star on the top of the Christmas tree, because the star guided the wise men to the place where Jesus was, and we thought about how perhaps the stars this year might guide us to think about the true meaning of Christmas and to think about guiding us to where Jesus is at the centre of Christmas. It's quite interesting researching that and bringing it into the opening of our Christmas tree festival.
For collecting money, this is a little machine that you put the money in at the top, and then it whizzes down round the doctor and the nurse and the bed into the collecting box. I'm Beryl Stork, and I'm the treasurer of the League of Friends. And the League of Friends has been going for over 40 years. When the health authority, or trust as it is now, cannot provide certain things for the hospital comes to us, and hopefully we have enough money to provide what they're asking for. The tree, well, it's all done in blue and white. We have stars on the tree, and which is representing some of the things that we have paid for in the past. We do try and ask when people donate what they would like us to buy.
Good morning and afternoon, everyone. We're just about on that time when we change from morning to afternoon. At midday in the church during the Christmas tree festival, we just have a few moments of prayer. So I'd invite you, if you wouldn't mind, if you just sit down quietly for a moment, and you can join in our prayers or just listen. And I think that these days a lot of people don't really think about the true meaning of Christmas. Just hope that some of that message gets through to people, and that they really do feel uplifted by the sight of all these trees, and feel that there is something special at the heart of Christmas.
The tree this year, we decided to make these little buckets just to show that they used to collect water in, and obviously the irrigation schemes do get destroyed with bad weather and all the rest of it, so we just put the little buckets on the trees really this year to sort of represent the water. I'm Mo Williams, and this year I'm president of Bridport Inner Wheel Club, who are mainly wives of Rotarians. but we also do our own fundraising. This year we're doing the SOS Sahel, which is to do with supplying good and clean water to people, which of course is a basic for all families. So with the Christmas Tree Festival, what we like about it is in a nice Christmas way, when everybody needs to think about the rest of the world and not just themselves. I think it brings it home to them because they can see it for themselves and read about it if they want to.
Well, you've been before, haven't you? You've got your camera now.
I'm Tim Sturgis. I'm the chairman of the Dorset ME support group. I think the whole thing was delightful. I came to the opening ceremony and there was a great spirit here, and it's really become a focus in Bridport over Christmas. From fairly small beginnings, it's now become a very much a local event for the year, and it's great fun.
I'm Brian Chant. I'm the chairman of the organising committee for the Christmas Tree Festival at Bridport United Church. My younger daughter, who lives in Stamford in Lincolnshire, became aware of a Christmas tree festival that was held in one of the Anglican churches, and she said, "Dad, you must try that in Bridport." So in 1998 we sent out 60 invitations, and we were amazed at the response. Over 40 said they would like to have a tree. We send out well over 80 invitations now. We get over 70 applications for trees, but we think the maximum number we can accommodate is 65. So each year some organisations are disappointed if they don't get their application in promptly. Over £30,000 has been raised for various charities. It's a joy to see so many people come and look at the trees, to hear some of their expressions like, "Wow, marvellous," various comments.
It's fantastic. I've never seen anything like it, actually. It's really fantastic. I like all of them. I think they require a lot of thought and innovation. I've remarked about Bridport today to my son and my daughter-in-law who live here that I think the community spirit that's been shown here today and that's shown all over the town is fantastic. You know, I wish it was the same in some of the other little small towns in the country, but it makes you feel good when you can come out and see something like this.
People are unbelievably generous. 65 trees, and when they're all lit and decorated, there's a constant flow of pennies, halfpennies. People go to the bank and get £5 bag of coins and a little bit in every tree, and it's good to see that there are still in this world people who really genuinely care and get pleasure from seeing the efforts of others.